There's been a lot of words used to describe the riots at the nation's capital on January 6.
Tonight, the deadly siege on Congress as an angry pro-Trump mob storms the U.S. Capitol.
Bedlam breaking out in the street.
The insurrection was the worst breach of Capitol security since the War of 1812.
What happened here today was an insurrection.
You would actually think it was a normal tourist visit.
Wait, what did that last clip just say? Let's rewind the tape. It's time for the Truth-O-Meter Minute. Hey everyone, it's Gabby with PolitiFact, and that last speaker you heard was Representative Andrew Clyde. Clyde is a Republican from Athens, Georgia, who took office in 2021, just 3 days before the Capitol riots. On January 6, Clyde objected to the election results in both Arizona and Pennsylvania, even though Joe Biden won the election. When a House committee met to discuss the chaos of Jan 6, Clyde made headlines for downplaying what happened.
There was no insurrection, and to call it an insurrection, in my opinion, is a bold-faced lie. Watching the TV footage of those who entered the Capitol and walked through Statuary Hall showed people in an orderly fashion staying between the stanchions and ropes taking videos and pictures. You know, if you didn't know the TV footage was a video from January the 6th, you would actually think it was a normal tourist visit.
Now, for context, here's what happens during an actual normal tourist visit at the Capitol. Visitors go on guided tours of historic areas, they view exhibits, buy souvenirs at the gift shop, and dine in at the restaurant. And they do it all without bringing in weapons, because those are prohibited. The Capitol Visitor Center has been closed because of the pandemic, so the people who went to the building on January 6th had to force their way in. That's not normal. Clyde's comments got a lot of attention on social media. In fact, this person posted a side-by-side comparison of his comments with video footage from inside the Capitol on that day.
You know, if you didn't know the TV footage was a video from January the 6th, you would actually think it was a normal tourist visit.
None of those actions are things that tourists normally do at the Capitol. Clyde's office said he was referring to moments when people who breached the building were walking through Statuary Hall and snapping photos and videos. But the fact that people weren't committing acts of violence on camera during that moment doesn't make it a tourist visit. The Justice Department has charged more than 400 people in connection with the riots. Those charges include obstruction of law enforcement, violence with a deadly weapon, assault, disorderly conduct, and unlawful possession of firearms. There's also conspiracy charges against members of far-right groups who posted their plans to social media. Time for the verdict. There's overwhelming photographic and video evidence that shows that what happened at the Capitol on January 6th was not a normal tourist visit. We rate this claim pants on fire. Be sure to subscribe to this channel for more video fact checks. And if you'd like to support our work, go to PolitiFact.com/membership.